Hello, and we're back. We're going to be doing number 11, 9-2, which is a little harder than that first page because you are not given all the information. But we do know that we're going to be using special right triangles. Okay? There's one thing you should take away from this class, it's special right triangles, and if there's two things, it's trig. Maybe trig is the more important of the two. Can't tell. They're both super important, okay? So, make sure you know your rules. Now, we want to find the area of this triangle. Now, you might say, why wouldn't I just do 1/2 base times height, which is the formula for area of a triangle? Well, I will tell you, it's going to be way more complicated, okay? Because the height is going to be like this whole thing here, this whole thing. And it's not just 18 times 2, okay? Because the distance from here to here, that's the radius, is not the same as from here to here, which is the apothem. They're different. So I'm going to have to find the apothem either way. So let's go ahead and use our super awesome formula, either AP over 2, or if you like to use NSA over 2, same thing, right? Either way, we need the apothem. We also need the side length, and if you're wondering what this 18 is referring to, it's the radius, okay? All right, third period, goodness, it's the radius. Don't give me your attitude. I'm just kidding, I love you guys. So what we want to do is draw in the apothem like so, and that's what we're finding. Now, this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle, which I know that to be true because I'm not just looking at it, right? We can't just assume, okay? It's definitely for sure a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And let me tell you why. As soon as I can figure out what's going on over here. Hey, what are you doing? He's being really needy tonight. All right, so before I do my apothem, I'm going to draw the radii here, here, and here. How many triangles is that? 3, exactly. So if I want to figure out the angle here, which I do, because I'm trying to figure out why this is 30, 60, 90, I can do all the way around it as 360, divide by how many triangles are there? 3, which is going to be 120. So that's each of these angles here. But then when I draw my apothem in like that, I'm cutting the 120 in half. So this angle here is half of that, 60. So there's our 30, 60, 90 triangle. So let me go ahead and just draw that a little bit bigger so I can take a better look at it. Okay, this is my 60, and this is my 30. The hypotenuse is 18, okay? We need to find the apothem, and we also actually need to find the entire side length, because we need that in order to find area. So that means we're going to need the long leg as well. So if you remember the rules for 30, 60, 90, if I draw it like that, short leg is x, the hypotenuse is twice that, and the long leg is x square root 3. You need to know this. If you do not, you will not do well on life. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay, so if that's 18, then the A is going to be half of that. So 9, right? Because this is 2x, and this would be x, and so this would be x square root 3, which is 9 square root 3. But that only represents this part of your side. So the entire side length is going to be how much? 18 square root of 3. Right, exactly. You guys are geniuses. So if my apothem is 9 and the side is 18 square root of 3, I have everything I need for my formula, right? Number of sides is 3. Side length is 18 square root of 3. The apothem is 9. Divide that by 2. Make sure you're not typing in the square root of 3 into your formula. What is that? Don't eat that. So that's going to be 3 times 18 times 9, and then divide by 2, which is, 243. Don't forget the square root of 3, and that's my answer. Cool? Okay. So I would try doing something similar to number 13, and then, actually, you could do that, or let me give you a little tip for number 13, guys, if you're paying attention. I actually would not use NSA over 2 in this case, because if this is equilateral, which it is because it says all these are regular, These are all going to be 60 degrees because it's an equilateral triangle. And then I can do, instead of the NSA over 2, I can do just the normal triangle formula. 1/2 base times height, or base times height over 2. Where 10 is the base, and then you have to draw in your height. But guess what? That's a 30, 60, 90 triangle there. So you don't have to find the apothem. You just need to find the height there. I'm not going to tell you how, because you know how. You know how. Okay? I'm just kidding. If you ask me, I'll tell you. But I'm going to let you figure that out. Okay? Okay? Okay. Alright, I'll do one for a hexagon. Yeah, we'll do a hexagon in a second. Don't omit those. Okay.